So you may have just seen that trailer of the Nintendo Switch 2. And I wanted to go ahead and do a small little quick comparison against the Nintendo Switch 2, what we were able to see, and compare it against the Switch Lite. Now, number one, we still don't even have any of the internals of what the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be bringing. But based off the trailer, there are already a lot of things that we can kind of get an idea of what Nintendo is going to be bringing in this next generation of console. Now, number one, this particular console, right, the Switch 2 is an overall better console in every single way than the Switch Lite. The Switch 2 is going to be giving you a bigger display than this Nintendo Switch Lite. It's also going to be a higher resolution display, preferably. It's going to look nicer, it's going to perform better, and there is going to be less bezel on something like a Nintendo Switch 2 than on the Switch Lite. So that's kind of one big thing to keep in mind. The Switch Lite was basically just a portable console. There's no docking capability. The Switch 2 is going to be giving you that docking capability, similar to the Switch and Switch Lite and Switch OLED. So you're going to be able to dock it onto some sort of docking station and be able to put it on a screen. Also, the Switch Lite never had, Joycons that you could remove. Those Joycons, the controllers were embedded into the controller and into the console. So the Switch 2 is basically going to be giving you the ability of removing the Joycons. So you can snap those Joy-Cons out magnetically, and you can go ahead and place them in, you can play games with them, do a lot of stuff, and that is also another really cool thing that you can basically do inside of your Nintendo Switch 2. There's also two different charging ports inside of the Switch 2, so there's one at the top and one at the bottom. I have no idea what Nintendo's going to be doing here. I would imagine it's maybe for dual docking, like if you wanted to go ahead and dock it up somewhere, if you wanted to attach an accessory, or maybe if you wanted to, maybe turn it around and put your docking station at the bottom, then you can do that. I have no idea, but you do have that capability inside of the Nintendo Switch 2, which that in and of itself, again, is another really cool thing going on for that console. Now, it's going to be more powerful, it's going to probably perform better overall, but you can still play all the Nintendo Switch games, the standard Nintendo Switch games, on your Nintendo Switch 2. So that is something that is actually very, very nice. You have that type of capability without having to go through and really do anything insane. You will already natively have that type of capability to play your Nintendo Switch 2 games and your Nintendo Switch games on the Nintendo Switch 2. However, keep in mind, Switch 2 exclusive games will only work on the Nintendo Switch 2. From a price tag standpoint, this is going to be something interesting as well. Most probably, the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm probably going to assume is going to be at least $300. It's probably going to be $350. If I'm being honest, I think it's probably going to be around $350. However, with the Switch Lite, this is the main selling point of this console. The Switch Lite is significantly cheaper than the Switch 2. So if you are going to go through and if you're going to pick up a console, it might make a lot more sense to go and buy something like a Nintendo Switch, Lite, if you want a portable console that still has a lot of power, that still can play a lot of games. The Switch Lite still has a huge, probably a long future ahead of it as well. But I do think with the Switch 2, this is a really good upgrade from what I'm seeing. Again, we don't know anything about the internals, but from what I'm seeing on the outside, I like what I'm seeing. And if it can still play all my original Switch games on the Switch 2, then I think it's kind of like a good console. It seems like a pretty good upgrade so far, but we still have to wait for the internals. But in terms of that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.